this out. Wintertime is damn near over. I don't want you guys out here wearing them super heavy fragrances, smell like an old Thundercat during the springtime. So stick around. We're gonna talk about 5 of them that you can pull off during the springtime. All right, stay right here. Hey, Smell Good Gang, what up though? Hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me for another video. Today we're gonna talk about some spring fragrances, man. All these fragrances, anyone can wear these fragrances between the age of 18 all the way to 150. So anybody can wear these fragrances, man. These are dope fragrances, they're inexpensive. Some of them might be on a little pricier, but not on the super niche side. All of these are designer fragrances, and anybody can pull them off, man. So we're gonna get into it, man. The number 5 spot we have from the house of Versace, F-O-Sachi, and that is Eros Flame. This fragrance is really fire, man. Before Cedrat Bosé was my most complimented fragrance. It was this one right here, man, and it still pulls a lot of compliments. People love this fragrance. This fragrance is beautiful when it's in the air. It's manly, it's fresh, it's spicy, man. On initial spray, that's tough. That's real tough. It opens up with a bright, juicy mandarin orange. You get some black pepper in there for the spices. This thing is really spicy as well, but it's a sexy, masculine spicy. It's not clawing. It won't offend anybody to be like, oh, your cologne too strong. This is a beautiful masculine scent, but don't go too heavy on the trigger on this one. But yeah, mandarin orange, you get some black pepper, you get a lemon note in there, and you get some, what's that? Some rosemary. And when this one dries down, it's beautiful. It dries down to like a creamy vanilla with a little bit of spice on there, man. So from the house of Versace, that's Eros Flame. Go ahead and check that one out, man. Fire. Number 4, from the house of Paco, Rabanne, Phantom. I know, the bottle's a little childish. It's a fucking robot. It's a robot. It looks kind of cool, but it's childish, man. It's childish. But it don't matter about the bottle. It matters about the juice. I haven't worn this fragrance in a long time, but this one opens up with some lavender. You get some, like a zesty lemon in there, man. And this is just an inoffensive, nice, playful fragrance. Let me tell you a little story about this fragrance. So when I first got this fragrance, it was probably about a year and a half ago. And I had applied it probably about like 3 hours before I got out and about. But I went inside Quick Trip and I was about to get some gas, probably grab like a Red Bull or something. And I went to the counter and there was a female cashier up there. And she probably the age of 18 to 25 or something like that. But when I stepped up there, she like, you kind of seen her like taking deep breaths of sniffing, like, and she literally did this. She was like, your cologne smells really nice. And she was like, what is that? She was like, bro, I was weak. I literally walked out the gas station laughing. Like, I got to the pump and I was still weak. She was very nice, but she was slightly odd. She was a little odd. But this is a nice fragrance, by the way. This dries down to like a smoky vanilla, and you get like a crisp apple in there. It's really nice in the air. But when you apply this fragrance, it can be clawing if it's in front of you. So when you apply this shit behind you. Put it behind you, like behind the neck, shoulder blades. Don't put this shit up here because you'll get tired of this fragrance. I almost did that. And I had to learn that over the years. With this protects pretty well. Let me see. Sorry, let me get to this. Projection is probably 3 to 4 feet, but longevity is nice too. You get about, how long you get on the longevity on this one? I say you get a full 8 hours on this fragrance. For eau de toilette, this fragrance is pretty strong. But yeah, apply this shit behind you, man, because I I blew my nose out with this one, man. It's strong, it's light, but it's strong. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you put it in front of you, you'll get tired of this shit. I'm gonna stop wearing this shit because, I used to apply my fragrance, my fragrances like right here, but now all of my fragrances, I apply them behind me because, even though you can't smell it as well, you'll turn and turn, throughout the day and you can smell it. But, when you walk and people will smell it. Even if you can't smell your fragrance, best believe somebody can smell your fragrance. So yeah, apply this shit behind you, man. Try it out, man. Get a sample of it before you buy. This one was like $100. But yeah, it's a nice fragrance. If you want to walk in a quick trip and have women doing that, get you some of this. The number 3 spot from the house of Terre D'Hermes. This is Terre D'Hermes Eau de Toilette. Sexy, classy, woody. This is a grapefruit vetiver based fragrance. It has some pepper, patchouli, and a few other notes in there. But the key players in this is the grapefruit and the vetiver. So listen, if you are under the age of 30, this may come off as off-putting as you. You might on initial spray, you may say, man, that smells like an old man fragrance, or you may say that you don't like it. Don't let that scare you away. I promise you. Hey, if you're a young bull, hey, please try it. Don't let the initial spray scare you away. Apply this fragrance and let it marinate for like an hour. Wear it for like an hour. Man, I wore this fragrance, my first time wearing this fragrance. I tried it, on a test strip, but I never actually applied it. But once I did apply it, I tested it out and I'm like, okay, it smells nice. It smells like a mature, grown, masculine man. But once I applied it and, I let it sit for a little while, I was out and about and I got to, being around, I think I was like around a big crowd and I'm like, man, somebody smelled nice. Something smelled good. And come to find out it was my ass, bro. It was me. I was the one smelling good. So this changes after like an hour or two, man. It dries down into just like this very calming, like it smells like a sweet vetiver grapefruit. Like on initial spray, it kind of can smell a little bit mature. Like mature, like you thinking of like your granddaddy or something. But don't let that scare you away. I promise. This shit is fire, man. Please. This is supposed to be in every man's collection. This is a classic from the house of Terre D'Hermes. This is the Eau de Toilette version. Terre D'Hermes Eau de Toilette. All right, y'all. We down to the number 2 spot from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier. That is Le Beau. And this is the Eau de Toilette EDT. This one is really fire, man. I like this fragrance a lot. I'm gonna put this on skin, man, because I just want to smell it, man. This is fairly new in my collection, man. Hey, this one opened up so fire, bro, I swear. It's mass appealing, man. It's mass appealing. It's very tropical, man. On the opening, man, you get a blast of coconut mixed with some citrus. Some bergamot in there, man, and some tonka bean. And when it dries down, man, it stays the same. It stays the same throughout the top initial spray all the way down to the dry down, man. I love this fragrance, man. I'm gonna pull him out during the summer as well, man. So I think y'all should really try this. This shit is fire, man. I gotta spray that again, man. It smells so good. That shit fire, man. I like this a lot, man. Jean Paul Gaultier, they release a lot of fire fragrances, man. I have a few others in my collection as well, man. So from the house, hold on. Let me get into longevity, man. Longevity, projection. Projection is really nice. You get about 2 to 3 feet on projection. Longevity, when I wore this the other day, I possibly got 6 or 7 hours out of this one, man. So it's fire, man. Y'all should check it out. The bottle dope is a motherfucker too, man. I don't know what Jean Paul Gaultier was thinking, making a male torso. Creative, man. It's creative. I feel like this is on some Adam and Eve type you know, type shit right here. But you know, you got the genitals covered up with a leaf or some shit. But hey, it's fire, man. I know it say it don't matter about the bottles. I like a nice looking bottle, but the juice is even better, man. So from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, this is the Eau de Toilette version. This is Le Beau. All right, family, we down to the #1 spot from the house of Paco and Rabanne. Yeah, we got another from Paco Rabanne, but they make good fragrances. And this is the original 1 million. This one is fire, man. You get that blood, mandarin. You also get some grapefruit. Get some leather. Get a cinnamon note in there as well. It dries down to like a nice woody, leathery, citrus type of smell, man. This is very beautiful. It's sexy. It's masculine. People say this is dated. It's not dated, man. It did come out a long time ago, but it still performs, man. It still works. I can't say you really don't get that a really nice longevity out of this one. Say you get about 5 or 6 hours out of this fragrance, and then it's more of like a super skin scent. You only can smell this one on close encounters after about 5 or 6 hours. But it's not that expensive. You can always reapply. But yeah, man, #1 spot, we had Paco Rabanne 1 million. This one works great in the springtime, and you can't go wrong with it, man. But I don't have much to say about this one, just because it's such a older fragrance. But it's beautiful, and it will work for you. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. Y'all already know I'm Sis. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I really appreciate y'all. If you haven't, please check. Are you subscribed? Make sure y'all subscribing, man. I need y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna keep talking about this, man. And like I said before, I'm not an expert. So if you snobs coming from me, you motherfuckers can kick rocks. But I love y'all, man. Smell Good Gang, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, the ones who've been showing me love, man, and you know, supporting the channel, man. I appreciate y'all. It's moving along pretty fast, man. Not super fast, but it's coming along, man. So stay tuned, man. Be on the lookout for the next video, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all keep smelling good, man. Throwing y'all little style, man, and you know, look good and smell amazing, man. I love y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
That's Versace you stepping on.
Versace? You can't even spell Versace.
Versace. F-O... Sachi.